I've been walking around like God forgot my name, but truth is, I was the one hiding from the roll call. I kept praying for blessings with my hands still full of fear. But tonight I lay it all down. Because self-sabotage season, yeah, that chapter is closed. I used to shrink myself so small I could fit inside other people's comfort zones. I called it humility, but really it was fear, wearing a Sunday dress. I talked myself out of rooms I was already qualified to walk in. I dimmed my own light, then cried about the darkness. I blame timing, blame people, blame storms, but deep down I knew I was the one pulling the plug on my own sunrise. I was praying for open doors while holding the door knob shut, begging for blessings I wasn't emotionally available to receive. But I'm done rehearsing my own heartbreak. I'm done being the villain in my own story. I'm done calling survival home. Self-sabotage season is over.
Ooh, let it hit you, let it hit you.
Stepping out of my own way. No more blocking what's been mine. No more running from the light. I prayed for. Self-sabotage season is over, and I'm finally choosing me.
Talk to me.
I had to sit myself down like a sister I love but can't enable anymore. I said, girl, we can't keep doing this. Not if we wanna live, not if we wanna breathe, not if we wanna see the promise with our own eyes. I had to call out the patterns, the procrastination dressed up as perfection, the settling dressed up as loyalty, the silence dressed up as peace. I had to admit I was addicted to almost healed, almost ready, almost believing in myself, but almost don't birth blessings, almost don't break chains, almost don't build legacy. So I told the old me, thank you for surviving, but I'm choosing the version of me that's ready to live. Self-sabotage season is over. Hey, I'm stepping out of my own way. No more blocking what's been mine. No more running from the light.
No more running from yourself. No more.
Self-sabotage season is over.
It's over.
Finally choosing me.
It's
I
over.
released the fear, I released the doubt, I released the lies. I told myself to stay small. I released the guilt for wanting more. I
Let's
released the
release the
shame for taking too
uncontrollables.
long. I released the version of me that didn't know how to receive love, how to hold joy, how to trust peace. I'm not fighting the world anymore. I'm fighting for myself, and this time I'm winning. Now watch me rise without apologizing for the altitude. Watch me walk in rooms like I belong there, because I do. Watch me love myself like it's a commandment. Watch me open my hands and finally make room for everything with my name on it. I'm alive now, I'm available now, I'm ready now. This is my season of
Yes, it
receiving.
is. Yes, it is.
This is my season of returning to myself.
Ooh.
This is my season of overflow.
It's your season.
Because self-sabotage season,
It's over.
baby, it's over. And
It's
I'm
over.
just getting started. I'm not blocking blessings anymore. I'm walking toward them.
Yes.
I'm walking like I deserve them. Because
Yes.
I do. And I always
Walk like
did.
you deserve it, baby.
I
Walk
just had
like
to
you
get out of
deserve
my
it.
own way.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Baby.
So I say rich rising to all of you guys, and welcome in. Thank you guys for being here for another day of I Am God's Success Project. I wanted to bring something to the table that, I think needs to be in the forefront today. And that is the uncontrollables. The uncontrollables. So I've been doing these definitions. And I realized that we use a lot of words, but we don't have the full understanding of what the whole word means and what connotations have been put on this, what we've built onto these words. And so, uncontrollable. When we say life is uncontrollable and I had no control, I had no choice, I had no control. The uncontrollable describes something that cannot be restrained, managed, or governed. It most commonly refers to intense emotions. See what it says right there? It most commonly refers to intense emotions or physical reactions that a person cannot stop themselves from experiencing. Like when you get scared or when you have a reflex, right? It's something that they say is uncontrollable. It's a reflex, right? A reflex is something that was a movement that was uncontrolled, right? You couldn't determine how that thing was going to go. As well as unmanageable situations or unruly behavior. Then we have the controllables. The controllables is an adjective that means capable of being managed, directed, or restrained. Something that is controllable can be influenced to achieve a desired outcome or adjusted to fit specific needs. And that is correct. Yes, I do have the comments off. I turned them off for a purpose. They are off on reason. So, the controllables is that desired outcome or something that's adjusted to fit specific needs. And so, in the uncontrollables are controllable. The controllables are controllable because they're being managed and directed and restrained. You see, that word right there is very important. Notice in both, one cannot be restrained and one is capable of being restrained. And even the aspect of you, because you know what? And why I picked this right here, why this energy came through, was because of the energy that passed through yesterday. For me personally, shit show. There was a few people that really had the shit show energy yesterday. That uncontrollable thing. It's like, I can't control this. I can't control how people behave. I can't control how this flows. I can't control. And there was this energy of feeling out of control yesterday. And some people feel this level on a regular basis. This is something that on a daily, you might have people experiencing on a daily. And so bringing this energy to the forefront was something that it's to remind you that even the uncontrollable is controllable, because here's the thing. We may have our reflex, we may have certain things, yes, where it's happening to you. But you have the opportunity to be able to shift that energy even within that moment. So when you find yourself imploding, it might feel like the emotions and that energy that's coming through is super intense. That anger, that sadness, that overwhelm. It becomes super intense. These motherfuckers be mowing their goddamn lawn every 5 minutes. Can we just have one day where we mow the lawn? Just one? Like, just one day a week. I swear, we just need one day a week where all you fucking people come out with your goddamn lawnmowers and let's all do it one day a week. This 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to hear your fucking lawnmower going off. I really don't. Now, in this conversation, uncontrollable or controllable? What does this situation say? I can't control when anybody does their mowing, right? This is an uncontrollable situation. This is what we would call it, right? This is an unmanageable situation. This is a situation where I can't manage when everybody mows their lawn. Here's the controllable part. The controllable part is, what do I do so I can close my space? I can shut this. I can put myself in a position where that thing is not affecting me as heavy as, because what am I going to do? Go out there and tell him, hey, look, you need to stop cutting your lawn because I want to have my door open? No, my controllable in this situation is that I can close my door, and when he's finished mowing, I can open my door back. This is where you take an uncontrollable and make it into a controllable. This is where you take an uncontrollable thing and put it into something where it's not that you can control that person. You can't control, you understand? But you can control how you move, how you behave, the things that you do in that essence. So I say rich rising to everybody. Welcome in. Pray that you guys are all having a good day. And there's a flow here, and I have to allow this flow to manifest itself. So there's a flow here. And so right now, I don't want to see the metrics. I don't want to see who's here. I don't want to see who's not here. I just want to just do what it is that needs to be done. It's like being on TV, right? I can't tell who's fucking watching and who's not watching. I don't know whose living room I'm in. You understand? I don't know what's happening past this screen. And so this is where I take an uncontrollable and I put it into a controllable. So then that way, as I allow this energy to flow, I'm not tied to who, what, when, where, or how. I'm not tied to the likes. I'm not tied to the gifts. I'm not tied to what the metrics want me to produce. I'm not tied to anything. I'm just giving the message. And whoever's here to receive it will receive it. And that's it. And making that uncontrolled thing into something controllable. And so that's why bringing this conversation, because this is a conversation of emotion happening in real time. Taking that thing that's uncontrollable and bringing it into a controllable. Because those intense emotions that flow through our bodies sometimes, like the intense emotions. Yesterday, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yesterday, if it was up to me, the uncontrollable thing that I cannot control would have happened. And you know what? How that uncontrollable thing becomes a controllable is you have to look at it from the other side of it. So what I had to experience in real time, Going from a feeling of frustration, going from a feeling of what the fuck, and bringing it into I can manage this. I can manage this. And you have to take it on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And I say one thing at a time because I don't want you to get overwhelmed by trying to break down a situation that you may not be able to fully feel like you can, because there's too many dynamics. It's people, it's money, it's your home, it's your job, it's too many dynamics that feel uncontrollable. But the uncontrollable is controllable because it's how you process this thing. It's how you allow yourself to fit into that thing. So, for example, when you're dealing with money, you're dealing with the lack of it. Hey, look, I still got to get those bills paid. I still have to get those things done. I still have to get my life in order. But then the uncontrollable aspect of it is the fact that, wait a minute, when I look at my outside world, or I look at what I can produce right now, I may not be able to produce the money that I'm looking for. Right? When I look into the bank account ain't matching up. When I look at the projects or the things that I have going on, or the paycheck coming, or whatever it is, it may not match up. It might feel like, oh my God, this uncontrollable is taking on legs of its own. But how you make that uncontrollable thing controllable is by how you deal with it. Those bills are still going to come. That pressure may still be there. Right? That money is not moving as fast as you want it to. All of those things are happening. Right? That energy in your now is still what it is. But how do you control that uncontrollable thing? Everything's going to work itself out. Even as it comes up. And it might be overwhelming, because sometimes those emotions are overwhelming. I'm lucky enough to have my little emotional droppers. So when I'm feeling fucking batshit out of crazy, I almost didn't have this mic to talk on this morning. I rang the fuck out this mic yesterday. I rang the fuck out this mic yesterday. I rang the shit out this mic yesterday. I almost did not have this mic to talk on today. That would have been a real fucking pickle, wouldn't it have been? I'd have been like, how the fuck do I do this? And I had to take that thing, that feeling, that energy, and I had to take control of it. So to the point where I just had to go to sleep. To the point where at one point it had gotten so heavy, I just went and laid down. I turned off my phone. I turned everything off, and I just shut down. I had some interesting dreams last night. I had some very interesting dreams last night. It was like it took me back to a reoccurring dream that just keeps playing itself out. It's the same scene. It's the same scene. I'm out in the same place. I'm out in the same energy, but yet it's wild. It's wild. But the scene's different this time. I'm always going to visit this place. Sometimes I have bags. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm looking for someone. Sometimes I'm not. And I realized that whenever that energy of the uncontrollable comes up, that's when I'll have that dream. And it happens. I definitely have it at least every few months. That just reminds me, in the spirit world, that you do have control in the physical world. And you really just gotta allow yourself to be at peace with what's happening. Because, honey, you got to be okay with what's happening. You got to be okay with what's happening. I'm telling you. So, I realized, and I was having a discussion with my nephew this morning on these uncontrollables. Because I realized we as a society, we as a humanity, we as humans, people, as a collective, whatever the fuck you want to call us, we have put ourselves in a position of only feeling. And that's the I feel aspect. I feel like I have no control. Because those big emotions, and that's why people don't understand, man. Like, yes, you can say the affirmations. You can say the affirmations, but I want you to know your feelings are just as important as those affirmations. See that everything that you say has also a feeling to it. You're either going to feel good or you're going to feel bad. And those emotions, that's why there is that word uncontrollable. Because when you go into those intense emotions bring those physical reactions. That's why I was wringing the neck out my fucking microphone yesterday. Because the emotion was so overwhelming. I felt so out of control that I needed to feel in control. And I found myself in a place. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I could have controlled it, I would not be here right now. I'm gonna fucking tell you straight. Tell you, y'all be dealing with someone who, when my mind goes to the uncontrolled, I'd be like, God, look, I'm ready to fucking go. My control and uncontrolled is, why do you still have me here and playing in my fucking face? I ain't gonna lie to you. My uncontrollables ain't with people. My uncontrollables is with God. With this I am power. That's why I tell people, I'm like, you not going a fucking place until the purpose that you came here for is done. So if you came and you died at 3 years old, you only had a 3-year purpose. I'm 48 years old and I've been grumbling with this head NIC for fucking 42 years. Let me fucking go. Why do you keep having me here and playing in my fucking face? And then God be like, am I playing in your face or are you playing in your face? Because you don't want fucking playing in your face, because you the one letting all this shit take power over you. You're the one that's giving this shit power. You're the one that's making it a God in your life. You're the one that's all stressed out about the money or the bills or the man or the fucking child or the this or the that. You're the one doing that shit. Don't tell me that you're not in control of this shit when I've given you all the power that I have. So you do have control over it, as much as you might not feel like it. I had the power to not feed the negativity. I had the power to do that, but I ain't gonna lie, it just felt good. That's what's so fucked up about this shit, ain't it? It felt good to let that geyser pop. It felt good to just be like, yo, fuck. It felt good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I understand why the crash outs happen. Don't think I don't understand why the crash outs happen. But I want you to know that within the crash out, you still have control. Within the crash out, you ain't got to fully crash out. That's why I still got a microphone to talk on today, because I didn't fully crash the fuck out. I was shaking it, but I was shaking this motherfucker, you motherfucker. On some real shit. And, you know, I get frustrated because it's like when you're a doer, and you just keep doing and doing and doing and doing, and this is where God is like, take that uncontrolled energy and put it into that control thing, Tasha. Stop beating up yourself. Stop kicking your own ass. I hate when people ask me, well, you know, can't you use one of your talents to do something for yourself? Especially when you're the one that has to control where your money is coming from. When you don't have that 9 to 5. When you don't have that. Like, people don't understand. When you're an entrepreneur, the work that you do, your work is vital. This ain't no 9 to 5 where I'm going and making some other motherfucker rich. If I don't make $1, guess what, bitch? I can't pay my bills. What am I gonna be? The fucking the homeless motivator? Is that what the fuck I'm supposed to be? This is why I crashed out yesterday. Cause I'm like, am I supposed to be the homeless fucking motivator? Because well wishes don't pay bills. I ain't seen a well wish pay a fucking bill yet. I ain't seen a well wish pay a bill yet. So when I see, and this is where my crash out be happening with God. It don't be happening with people. I be saying fuck y'all, because y'all the ones that I'm giving all my energy to. You know what I'm saying? So yes, y'all will get a middle finger up in the midst of it. But it's the argument that I'm having with God. Okay, so look, partner. Me and God be having a real conversation. I don't know how y'all be talking to God, but I be talking to God real. I don't got time to be sugarcoating nothing. You God. You don't need me to sugarcoat this conversation. You don't need me to do that. Yes, girl. I had to ask God yesterday. I said, so look, I'm here. Put this energy out every day, helping people. I know I'm helping people. I've been doing this for too long. I have way too many fucking stories of, oh my God, you changed my life. I've made millionaires. I've done so many things. You understand? I offer my advisement. Motherfuckers got 2-3 homes and businesses and fucking all kinds of shit. I'm not looking for nothing from them. I'm not saying, hey, look, you know what? I made you a millionaire. Let me get a little bit of that cha-ching. No. God gave me the advisement to give you to make you that fucking millionaire. I'm glad that you got your millions. I'm glad that I was able to guide you into a level of peace. I was glad that I was able to guide you into that relationship, guide you out that relationship. I'm grateful for the gift that I got. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for what I could do for you. It's not to say like I'm not. I'm in full gratitude because shit, you know, predicting some babies and talking to the dead and helping people have peace with their families and that's fucking wonderful. I love this shit. I could do this all fucking day. All day. I don't mind. I don't mind. This shit's supposed to be an hour. Sometimes I go an hour and a half because the vibe is so sweet. Sometimes all 2 hours I'm sitting on here having this conversation with y'all because the fucking vibe is so amazing. The feeling is so good. Everybody's in such a click that I'm like, yes, fuck it. Let's go. Let's play that song. Let's get the numbers out. Let's do all this extra shit. And I don't mind. Fuck. I got it. Why not use it? Like, shit, I got so much wisdom sitting up in this ass of mine. I would love to do some of it out. I'm constipated with wisdom. That's why I can't shit. Fuck. I just realized. I'm like, that's why you be constipated, motherfucker, because you can't get it all out in time. I don't have 24 hours in the day to get all that fucking I download in a day out. I don't got enough people to talk to. TikTok be fucking with my algorithm. I'm supposed to have 1,000 people sitting in this room right now because there's 1,000 motherfuckers that I know need this shit right now. I know there's fucking thousands of people right now that if they were hearing this conversation, it would make their life better. But then the uncontrollable, I can't control TikTok. I can't control where they put me in the algorithm. I can't control that. The only controllable part that I have is that I'm still fucking here. That I still show up. Even when I don't fucking feel like it. Because I'm going to be telling y'all know I don't be feeling like it every day. I know y'all know I don't be feeling like it. But I take that uncontrollable thing, the fucking cameras, the this, the that, all that uncontrollables, the screen not working like it was working fucking all day. It was working 5 minutes before I start to go live. Why it's not working now? Why is this bitch blinking now? Why is the fucking camera going down right now? It was work. I had everything set up. Everything was set up the whole fucking time. Why is it that I'm still 10 minutes late? It was set up. Everything was ready. Music cued, everything. I'm sitting down here since 7:30. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm going to be on fucking time today. And then boom. Oh, well, camera, shut the fuck down. This shoot. The uncontrollables will send you fucking crazy sometimes. That's where I start to crash out. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I do this shit every day. I tell y'all, I'm not just doing this for you. I'm also doing this to help me. This ain't just a you thing. This is a us. Our Father, yeah, our Father's talking to me too. And it's like, and my girlfriend's like, yesterday, she's like, Taja, and I'm working on the end part. So my people's yesterday, she's telling me, she's like, because I'm crashing out. Like, I'm fucking crashing out on that goddamn phone. And she's just like, look, like, I'm just not going to let you stop. Like, in the midst of me talking, I'm crashing the fuck out. And as I'm crashing out, she's sending me Abraham Hicks. Today's going to be a good day. She's sending me fucking money flows to me easily. Money flows to me fast. Money flows to me freely. And it flows as it lasts or some shit. Right? She's like, I don't care how angry you are. You were close. Don't give up. I'm not giving up on you. Neither is Source. I'm crashing the fuck out. And she's writing me this behind the scenes because she knows right now I can't hear that shit. Right now, I don't even want to fucking hear it. It's not that I don't even want to fucking hear it. I'm like, yes, and when. And that's why I tell you guys, in the moments, you gotta just, you gotta let the pin poke that shit. That's why I called somebody. I called her knowing that as much as she's going to tell me something, she's going to say something. I talked to my daughter yesterday, crashing out again. I was doing good when I didn't talk to nobody. As soon as I start talking to somebody, I'm crashing out again. I even came, I did my readings, I did all that shit yesterday. I still did my regular routine. And in the midst of that, crashing the fuck out. And man, and that uncontrollable boy, that I feel is the uncontrollable. See, I feel. Yeah. Yeah, that I feel. Yeah, you got that. That's the part. That's the uncontrollable. You got to work on that I feel bullshit. That I feel them feelings. Woo woo. Them feelings. Man, look, I had to work on them feelings yesterday, boy. I had to work on them feelings. I had to work on them feelings. And I had to get back. Because this morning when I woke up, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, nigga, I know you ain't have me alive still. That's how I woke up this morning. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I did not call God a nigga this morning. I'm not going to act like I didn't. When I tell you guys I'll be straightforward with you, I'm not playing around. I don't hide nothing, and take it or leave it. If you don't like me for it, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to sit down here and be fake about shit that I do. I woke up this morning and was like, nigga, I know you don't still have me here. I thought, look, so you just not going to honor my wishes. And God said, yeah, I'm not. And you call me whatever the fuck you want. Call me whatever you want. I'm still going to do what I do. I'm still going to love you anyway. And that's why this conversation of uncontrollable comes in. For all the suicidal people in the world, yeah, there's uncontrollables. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot control that. You're not going to be able to control when and where, how and who, what and why. Those are the uncontrollables. But what you have control of is I am. And the last few days with this Mercury retrograde, I don't know if anybody else is feeling this Mercury retrograde. That's why I'm crashing out, because this Mercury retrograde is really pulling into a lot. I came out yesterday with it because the Mercury retrograde is 3 major fucking retrogrades happening right now. So when people talk about, oh, you in the stars and this and that, nah, them fucking stars mean something. Them planetary alignments mean something. These shifts mean something, and it does things to us because we are water beings, because we are spirit beings, because we are connected to this fucking galaxy. So when that shit starts to spin fucking backward, what the fuck you think you gonna do? When you on the space, when you in the fucking boat and the waves start to rock, can you control the rocking of them waves? Or do you have to figure out how to stabilize yourself so you don't vomit? This is where the uncontrollable, you can't control that fucking wave, but you can control how you are moving. You can say, all right, let me tie myself down. Let me hold myself down. Let me do this. Let me do that in the name of bracing yourself in the midst of this damn thing. Because as much as we have control, the only thing that you really, truly have it over is you. You can't control him. You can't control her. I can't control the rain right now. I mean, I could, but I can't, in a sense. Because my energy could make it rain. I've done it. But you can't control the fact that my energy is making it rain on your fucking house. When it starts to rain, it rains. That's why they say it's the collective. Us as the collective, we got to work on this collectively. That's why you have to work on you individually, because we have to work with the controllable. The controllable is you. You're the one that can be managed, directed, or restrained. It's you. You are the controllable here. Something that is controllable can be influenced. You can influence yourself. You can be angry and influence yourself into joy. You do have control. You can influence yourself to a desired outcome. Yesterday, when I was feeling like fucking shit, I was like, well, let me put on something that will help me to feel sentimental, something that will help me to know it's okay no matter how bad it gets. So I put on a movie where this woman just wants to spend time with her friends, but all she does is control. So she's controlling their wardrobe. She even put in $500,000 into a fake fucking reunion just so her friends would hang out with her. So she was taking, and she just kept on, and it's like, what the fuck was the name of the movie? Oh my God, I can't remember what the name of the movie was. Shit. But all in the movie, her whole premise is get your shit together. And that movie hit me so hard because that's what I tell myself. Tasha, get your shit together. Get your shit together. That's what I was telling myself yesterday. I was telling myself yesterday, Tasha, get your shit together. But then get your shit together. I don't know how much more I could fucking do. Like, what more can I do as me? I don't know how much more I could do. I'm on from 4 o'clock in the fucking morning to about 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'm working. From 4 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, minimum, I'm working. Whether I'm on live, whether I'm open to do readings, whether I'm fucking making some shit or doing some shit or crafting something, or I'm from 4 in the morning. As I wake up in the morning, it's responsibility, accountability, what you got to do. How do you make this happen? Because guess what? I got to make it happen for myself. I have to make it happen for myself. I don't have a 9 to 5. Every dollar I make, I have to figure out how to make this dollar. And with every dollar that I make, it has to be invested as well. Because them dollars want to be invested, whether it's in bills, new materials. When you think this camera doesn't work, what the fuck you think I got to do if I want to be here? You think this fucking phone is cheap? This fucking phone ain't cheap. This motherfucking phone cost me a grip. It ain't cheap. But if I want to make content, you motherfuckers want content. And they want your time, and they want this, and they want that, and they, oh, well, yeah, I want you. So if I want to do all of that, guess what I got to do? I got to be able to have the storage, the this, the that, the that, the that. It ain't cheap. Having the monitors, having to fucking have the right computer. Because, trust and believe, a lot of these fucking graphics and all this shit and all the AI and all this stuff, yeah, it don't work on the older systems. So what do you have to do? You have to upgrade your fucking system. If you're going to be participating right now, you have to upgrade your system. So I had to go from my ancient computer that was working great for me. But if I want to do this, I got to have a fucking better computer. I have to have something that can run the graphics and can run all the fucking stuff that all these things utilize. Ain't nothing in this bitch right now, because we've made it this way, free. When I'm on TikTok, there's a lot of uncontrollables. And the only thing that I could do as far as my controllable is still show up, still be patient, still do this, that. You know what I'm saying? Because one minute I'm getting violated, the next minute I'm not. That's how I know it's people that be doing it. Then I got to worry about the people, how they feel about it. Oh, she cussed, she did. Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. And then one of the biggest parts is people want to give to people that people only want to give to people that they feel is doing better than them. I see right now I'm here. But when I get to a point where you're going to have to pay $1,000 to get into the room to see me, you'll fight more to pay that $1,000 to get into the room to see me than when I was here giving it to you. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? When you no longer have free access, you'd actually invest in me more than when you had me right here in front of you. When I'm no longer available to you. Isn't that some bullshit? That's why they say you don't know what you got till it's gone. That's literally why that statement was made. And I think my biggest threat, to the world is that, bitch, I'm going to take myself away from you. Fuck you. I'm going to take me away from you. I had one of my childhood peoples tell me, she was like, Tasha, the scariest thing with you is like 1 minute you're there, the next thing you're gone. She was like, you keep me volatile because I don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow. And I said, you know what? That's fucking fair. That's really fair. Because I'm one of those people that if you appreciate it, I'm going to be there for you all day. But you see, when you don't appreciate it, I'm out. The fuck I look like? A dummy? That don't even make sense. It don't make sense to me. So because it don't make sense to me, I'm like, if it don't make money, then it don't make sense. If it doesn't produce something positive, then it don't even matter to me. And that's straight up. Because that's the only thing I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing else. If it ain't no fun if my homie can't have none. And so when we're dealing with that uncontrollable energy, I got to make sure that even in the uncontrollables, those are the emotions. That's the thing that can't be restrained. You know, I mean, shit, somebody rolling up on you and robbing you, or like those are what we consider to be uncontrollables. The weather, all of those things are what we consider to be uncontrollable. Like, it's just fucking happening to me right now. And I didn't ask for it. But you know, this is where we become able to control even the things that we didn't ask for. Because you have to know that you still have the ability to manage yourself. So yes, this might not be working the way I want it to. But what I have control over is how I give the energy to this thing. Remember, we talk about I am, I feel, I do, I know, I love, I speak. There's a reason why these words are up there, because they activate something in you when you utilize them. So this is where you take that uncontrollable thing and you make it controllable. Because really, in all honesty, this is where I just shut everything off. I don't want to see nothing. My control right now, because if you can just align yourself with what it is. Say you're going to work every day, because a lot of people these days have been writing me about work. People have been very stressed out about work, and there's been a lot of negativity at work. People are being very crude to each other. They're being very violent with each other. They're being very nasty and catty with each other. It's just a lot happening at work these days. A lot of bullying, right? A lot of insecurities there. A lot of uncontrollables, because I can't control everybody at work. So what I've been guided to just share with you is be quiet. Step back. Don't battle. Yesterday, I had to release a lot to get to this point. Like I told you, even when I woke up, I was like, what the fuck? I'm still here? All right, so that's the uncontrollable part. But now the controllable is how do I utilize this energy right now? How do I shift these emotions within myself? How do I make myself align where I want to be? How do I do this? And this is where I come to you, tell you how. I don't want you asking yourself how. I want you knowing. That's where your I ams come in. I'm going to make it through this. I'm showing up and I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm moving forward. That's where your I ams come important, because your I ams are going to help you with the now, because the now is going to eradicate that past. Because you remember the past is the uncontrollable now. The future is also what they consider the uncontrollable. But then the present is the controllable. Because you can take the past and you can now reiterate that past in a different way. You can bring that past through in a different way. You don't have to leave it in the way that it is. You can take that same horrible moment and bring it into something so powerful if you chose. It's really up to you what you decide to do. And as you live this present moment, what are you doing with the past? When I saw every fucking past, every headache show up. Every dollar that I couldn't make, every bill that I couldn't pay, and I mean years of it. Every energy that I wasn't feeling aligned to, the love that I wasn't feeling from people, the support, I mean everything. It brought up emotions and levels in ways that it was like, fuck, well, all right, you hit the smorgasbord of shit. You hit the smorgasbord, because it's everything is coming up. Your capabilities, how you feel, how you see your everything. The past, and then the past was fucking with the future. Because the past was saying, hey, look, I can't deal with this shit no more. Remember, it's happening in the now, right? So if you're saying that you can't deal with it no more and I don't want this and what do you think's happening to the future? That's why I say you only got one controllable, and the one controllable that you will always have, despite every circumstance, because the uncontrollables, if you notice, is bigger than the controllable. There's a lot more described in the uncontrollable as it is in the controllable. The uncontrollable describes something that cannot be restrained, managed, or governed. It mostly refers to intense emotions or physical reactions that a person cannot stop themselves from experiencing, as well as unmanageable situations or unruly behavior. So when you are not in control of your behavior is unruly. When you are not managing yourself, your situations will become unmanageable. Because here's the thing, that unmanageable situation, the bills, the man, the child, the work, the this, the that, it can be happening. But when you work on yourself on a consistent basis, that unmanageable thing, that unruly thing, because you've been working, will not last as long. It will not take you over. It will not eat you alive. You will have the opportunity of being able to shift through it faster. When I used to go through ups and downs emotionally, I used to go through bouts of depression for months, trying to figure out how to die for months. Now it's just an occasional day and a half, maybe. Now it's just an occasional few hours, because I've been working and managing those emotions when I'm not feeling the emotions. So that way, when they come and they are intense and they are overwhelming, I can express them. This is why I end up talking to people and I'm like, right now, I want to hurt myself so bad. Like, and it's not that I want to hurt myself. I just want to die. I don't want no pain in it. I never been no person that like no pain. I don't want no pain. I just want to go. I just want to snap my fingers and be back in my spirit form. That's it. It's not nothing against nobody. It's not because I'm fucking, I'm nothing else. But I know what that realm feels like. And because I know what that realm feels like, when I get into the uncontrollables, I do want to snap my finger and go back into the controllable. Because when I'm in that full spirit essence, I'm in control. What gives me a lack of control is this human essence. Because it feels like, keywords, see what I just said? It feels like, that's the intensity of the emotions. It feels like I can't go and just grab the money. But in spirit form, the money would be right there. So you see how you start having the battle. Principalities, you want to call it. The mind and the spirit, you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. On and off, in and out, whatever you want to call it. Today it's uncontrollable and controllable. But the uncontrollable is controllable because you have the chance to manage yourself, direct yourself, and restrain yourself. You don't have to feed it. You don't have to give it power. You really don't. And after giving away so much of that power, I could literally come and tell you, after dealing with it in real time, you don't have to. Those uncontrollables, the bills, the job, the life, the sickness, the what we consider to be the uncontrollables, you have the opportunity to control it. Let yourself manage yourself. So when you are not in that thing, that's when you work it. Work it. When money's flowing in your hands, work it. So that when money is not flowing, you know how to work it. You're not going to be sitting down there as angry. Because today I wake up, now I'm right back in the same rhythm. App is on. I'm going to do this TikTok thing. Probably going to come back. See if I could do some readings for y'all. Do a collective whatever. And then release it. And then release it. Because the one thing that God don't need you to do is beg. You don't need to beg. You don't need to do none of that shit. You don't need to do none of that. All you need to do is manage yourself in the times that shit is good. When things are good, don't just focus on the good things. Work on healing the uncontrollables while you're in that controllable state. Please do that for yourself. Because we'll find a lot of things that we'll feel out of control for. Traffic. There's a lot of shit that could be tied into this unfucking controllable. But the uncontrollable is still controllable. Because how you going to deal with this thing? Are you going to crash out? How you going to deal with it? You don't. It's up to you. It's up to you how you decide to deal with this thing. It is up to you. So, I pray this message made any sense to any of you. Because it's a lot that's happening right now. And so you're going to feel a lot of uncontrollables come up. You're going to feel a lot of uncontrollables come up. Yeah, I'm in that goodie bag, baby. Little Girl Scout cookies. Mixed with a little haze. Can't go wrong. Make your own stuff. Making a good cookie batch today. We got a nice cookie batch. My goodie bag's going down, though. You know, and I just want y'all to know that, yes, it is, girl. With the combo piece. About to make my own stuff up. I wish I could show it to you guys because, well, it's so fucking pretty. It's a mixture of purple and green that it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, look at this melange. Ooh. I swear, sometimes when you're mixing this shit, you be like, oh yeah, these colors do go together. Purple and green go together real nice. Real nice. This way you could start being a little bit avant-garde with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Be a little avant-garde with it, baby. But I want you guys to, you know, because look, here's the thing. You know, I was crashing out yesterday because there's so much shit. There's so much shit happening, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, I'm like, I don't know if I pissed a witch off or something. I'm like, did I piss one of you witch bitches off? Which one of you wicked motherfuckers is fucking with me right now? Huh? Huh? You dirty stinking pussy motherfuckers. Go in bed. Go and find a life. You malicious hoe. But they don't know. I am not the one to fuck with. Because you can only catch me but for so long. And when I start returning to your ass what you've put out, you're not going to be able to handle it that well. I promise you, you won't be able to handle what you put out there when it's returned to you. That's why I'm very careful. I'm careful about what I put out. Because I'll be damned with what comes back. So y'all keep fucking around. Because I be knowing when it's my energy, and when I start feeling someone, I be like, God, something's up. I don't know who's fucking with me right now, but it's okay. Cause I fuck back. I fucks back, y'all. See, when I start return to sender, I don't even have to do nothing. I just say the words. I return to sender every thought, word, and action that is formed against me. And I thank you, God, for healing it, transmuting it, and helping them to know the error of their ways. Oh, yeah, because they got to be a learning lesson for you. I want you to know the error of your fucking ways. I want you to know it. Because if I got to know mine, you're going to have to know yours. And I want you to know everything that we do, word, thought, and action against each other, creates a lot. So talk to me nice. Think about me nice. And just know that whatever you send out there is coming back at you. Just be careful. Because if you don't want that shit coming back, don't fucking put it out. Don't put it out. I'm being on this social media shit. Like, as much as I want to say, like, people be talking about, oh, half this shit ain't real and all that shit. No. It's fucking real, yo. It's fucking real. People putting negative energy out there towards you, doing spells, which, yeah, that shit is real. That shit is fucking real. Like, I'm not going to sit down and act like it's not. Where you have the opportunity in that uncontrollable thing is you're controllable. Thank you, God, for keeping me safe. Thank you for always revealing to me the truth. So that as you allow yourself to manage these energies, when that negative comes to you, you'll be like, oh, I've been having feelings about Cindy lately. Okay, fucking Cindy. You see what I'm saying? You're going to start to pinpoint and start to be like, oh, because especially if you're listening to yourself, because you've managed to put in, I'm safe, I'm guided, I'm protected. Thank you so much for keeping me safe, keeping me protected, keeping me guided. That is a constant conversation that I have with myself, because I don't know who, what, when, or where. But I know that you know who I am. And I know that I know who I am. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers is terrified of me. But don't be terrified of me. I'm not here to hurt you. But I will shine light on you. And that's what most of y'all are terrified of. But I will shine light on your ass. Nothing that you do is hidden with me. That's why most of y'all witches and shit be scared of me. Don't be scared. Don't fuck with me. Because I don't fuck with you. But what if ever you decide you want to play with, just know that I have dominion over that too. And I'm sure of it. Y'all keep playing around with things, not knowing what the fuck you playing with. Y'all keep playing with things, y'all don't know what you're playing with. Keep fucking with them uncontrollables. But that's a different conversation for a different time. But I want you guys to just be aware of yourselves. I want you to be understanding that, yes, this energy that's happening, because I can't make Mercury go back direct until Mercury goes back direct. I can't stop Neptune. I can't stop Pluto. Those are the uncontrollables. You can't stop the sun from going down or coming up, or you can't, there's uncontrollables. I got bit on my foot, y'all, so I am scratching. And I don't really get bit, but when I do, oh God, oh shit. And it ain't a mosquito that bit me, something else bit me, because this ain't no regular bite. This is a weird bite. This is a weird bite. Because it's a weird bite. Anyway, there's a lot of uncontrollables. I can't control the fucking bug that bit me just now because I don't know. I didn't see you. But I can control me. I can control me because I'm about to put some alcohol on this and stop this scratching right here. I can control me. All I can do is control what I can control. And that's me. I could get pissed off, be like, these fucking bugs. I could. But that ain't gonna stop it. That ain't gonna change nothing. We can't change Mercury. We can't change this. We can't change that. But baby, you have control over you. And how do you manage this thing is key. How do you take care of yourself is key. How do you direct your energy is key. Because yes, there's a lot of uncontrollables, but within those uncontrollables, it's controllable. You understand? I know Mercury retrograde is playing its ass off. So, communication and technology might be a little bit off right now. I get it. Things might be a little bit off. So give yourself a break because things might be off right now. Pay attention to the alignments and then take that uncontrollable thing and just work what you could work with it. I release it. I return it. I let it go. I move forward in it. I'm going to be all right. Let's give yourself that leeway that, yes, you're going to crash out because the uncontrollables definitely add some intense emotions. So those uncontrollables, yes, they're going to make you fucking feel like you want to go crazy. But within that, take your peace, baby. Take your peace. Take your peace and ride it. Ride that peace. So, there's always a song. And this one, walk heavy. Walk like you know. Walk like it's yours. Because that will help you so much that when the uncontrollables come up, you're already trained. You've already been working yourself. So it's only so much that it can take on. I appreciate you guys for taking your time today and getting this.
Baby, you were never meant to walk light.
No.
Light is for feathers, for shadows, for things that disappear when the wind shifts.
Yep.
But you were carved from storms, shaped by survival, molded by mercy.
You were made from
Crowned
the
by a God who
uncontrolled.
does not make
You were
fragile
made from
things.
uncontrollable, baby. That's why I know it's
You walk
controllable.
with
Come
history
on.
humming in your bones,
Come on, baby.
with legacy braided into your spine, with destiny pressing gently against your shoulder blades.
You've already dealt with so
Like
much of the
wings learning how
uncontrollable,
to
just
open.
generations.
Every step you take carries the weight of every valley you crossed.
That's it.
Every night you cry quietly,
That's
so the
it.
world wouldn't hear your breaking. Every prayer you whisper with trembling lips. Every moment you stood back up when life tried to fold you.
Yeah.
Walk heavy, because
Walk
you've
heavy,
earned the
baby.
right to take up space. Walk
Yeah.
heavy, because your story has mass. You walk heavy, because your spirit has density. You walk heavy, because heaven walks with you like security. You don't move like someone guessing who she is. You move like someone who remembers the battle she won without applause, remembers the storm she outlived without shelter, remembers the strength she carried even when her hands were shaking, remembers the God who held her together when everything
That's
else
how you
was
keep
falling
yourself from the
apart.
controllable,
So
baby.
don't shrink, don't soften your stride,
That's your
don't
controllable. That's your
apologize for the
controllable.
echo
Right
your
there, right there.
footsteps make. When your purpose enters a room, your presence is not noise, it's
Yep.
announcement. Your
Yep.
walk is not arrogance, it's authority. Your
Yep.
weight is not burden, it's blessing.
That's
Walk
it.
heavy, babe.
Walk heavy.
Walk like your crown has gravity.
Woo!
Walk like your calling has substance. Walk like your future is pulling you forward with golden
Walk heavy, baby. Walk heavy.
hands. Walk like your ancestors paved the road with
Come
their
on now.
prayers,
Come
their
on now.
tears, their hope, their survival. Walk like the ground recognizes you. Walk like
Walk.
the air shifts for you.
Walk like you got control.
Walk like the
'Cause you do.
atmosphere adjusts itself to honor your right.
You do.
You ain't fragile, you're fortified. You ain't small, you're strategic. You ain't quiet,
Come on, baby.
you're focused. Your
Come on.
silence is not weakness.
Come on. Come on.
It's concentration, your softness
Woo,
is not
woo.
surrender.
It's
It's
not.
wisdom. Your strength is not loud, it's lived. Every step you take is a sermon. Every move you make is a prophecy. Every room you enter is a reminder that royalty doesn't tiptoe. Queens don't shrink, warriors don't whisper.
Come on,
chosen
y'all.
women
Come on,
don't
y'all.
walk light.
Come on,
Walk
fellas.
heavy for the battles you
Y'all
won
kings,
when
keep your crown
nobody
on.
was cheering.
Nobody has to cheer for
Walk
you.
heavy for the woman you became after
Walk heavy
life
for you,
tried to
baby.
break your spirit. Walk heavy for the future that's waiting on your courage to unlock its doors. Walk heavy,
Walk heavy.
because your crown doesn't slip, it settles.
Walk heavy, baby.
Walk heavy,
Walk heavy.
because your purpose is too powerful to be carried lightly. Walk heavy
Walk
because
heavy.
you survived things that would have shattered someone with less soul. Walk heavy
You
because
done dealt with
learned
your
to breathe underwater
uncontrollables.
when life tried to drown you.
You've done
Walk
you
heavy
dealing with the
because you learned to
uncontrollables.
stand in fire
But
without
no,
losing your glow.
you are in control
Walk
of you,
heavy
baby.
because you learned to rise even when
That's
rising
all that
felt
matters.
impossible.
You don't have
So
to
go
take it on.
baby. Let the ground feel you.
Yep.
Let the air shift for
Yep.
you. Let your steps speak
Let
for
nothing
you.
stop you.
Walk
Fuck
heavy
that.
because you were never meant to walk small.
You were never meant to walk fucking small. Fuck the uncontrollables, yo.
You were meant to walk anointed.
Fuck the
You were meant to
uncontrollables.
walk undeniable. You were meant to walk heavy.
Fuck the uncontrollables. The uncontrollables is a self-sabotage.
I've been walking around like God forgot my name, but truth is,
This,
I
I did it in real time. I know what it is now. I
kept
know
praying for
what the
blessings with my
uncontrollable
hands
is.
still full
The
of fear.
uncontrollable is accepting
But
it
tonight
as
I lay it all
self-sabotage.
down.
Because you have to accept
Because
whatever the
self-sabotage
fuck it's giving you. It's over.
Yeah. That chapter is closed.
I'm done.
I used
I'm
to
done
shrink myself
sabotaging
so
myself.
small.
Done.
I could fit inside other people's comfort zones. I called it humility, but really it was fear wearing a Sunday dress. I talked myself out of rooms I was already qualified to walk in. I dimmed my own light.
Come on, y'all.
Then cried about the darkness.
Come on,
I
y'all.
blame timing, blame people, blame storms.
That's
but
all that
deep
uncontrollable
down, I
shit,
knew
your
I was
bills,
the one pulling the
you-
plug
all
on my
that.
own sunrise. I was praying for open doors while holding the door. Now I'm shut, begging for blessings. I
Yep.
wasn't emotionally available to receive.
Because you've been giving a fuck about
but
the
I'm
uncontrollable.
done rehearsing my own heartbreak. I'm done being the villain in my own story.
Yep.
I'm done calling survival home. Self-sabotage season is over. I'm stepping out of my own way. No more blocking what's been mine. No more running
more
from
blocking
the
myself.
light. I prayed
I may not be able to control that,
self-sabotage
but I can control fucking me.
and I'm finally choosing
I don't have to
me.
crash
I
out.
had to sit myself
I don't
down
have
like
to
a
break
sister.
down.
I love
I don't
but
have
can't
to give it
enable
power.
anymore. I said,
don't
girl,
have to.
we can't keep doing this. Not if
can't
we
keep
wanna
doing
live.
this.
Not if we wanna breathe. Not if we wanna see the promise with our own eyes. I had to call out the patterns, the procrastination dressed up
I have
as
to call it
perfection,
out.
the settling dressed up as
I'm
loyalty,
calling out
the
myself.
silence dressed up as peace. I had to admit I was
Yes,
addicted to
yes.
almost healed, almost ready,
Ooh,
almost
my
believing
God.
in myself, but almost don't birth blessings, almost don't break chains, almost don't build legacy. So I told the old me, thank you for surviving, but I'm choosing the version of me that's ready to live.
Period.
Sabotage season is over. Hey, I'm stepping out of my own way. No more blocking.
Because them crash outs, y'all,
No more.
that is your self-sabotage because you're not leaning on faith anymore. You're leaning on that circumstance that you feel is bigger than you.
And
nothing is bigger than you, baby.
I released the fear, I released the doubt, I released the lies. I told myself to stay small. I released the guilt for wanting more. I released the shame for taking too long. I released the guilt. Version of me that didn't know how to
released the guilt.
receive love, how to hold joy, how to trust peace. I'm not fighting the world anymore. I'm fighting for myself, and this time
Me.
I'm winning. Now watch me rise without apologizing for the altitude. Watch me walk in rooms like I belong there, because I do. Watch me love myself like it's a commandment.
I'ma love my damn
open
self.
my hands and finally make room for everything with my name on it. I'm alive now, I'm available.
That's why I don't
now,
even
I'm
want to
ready
see.
now. This is
I don't
my
want to see who's
season
here.
of
I don't want to
receiving.
see if you liked anything.
This is
I don't
my
want to see if you
season
gave a
of
gift or you didn't
returning
give a
to
gift. I don't
myself.
even want to know.
This is my season of overflow, because self-sabotage season,
I appreciate me.
baby.
Even
It's
if you
over.
don't, I do.
And I'm just getting started. I'm not blocking blessings anymore. I'm walking toward them.
I'm not going to stop my
I'm
blessings
walking like I deserve
because
them, I do. And I
of
always
anybody
did.
anymore.
I just had to get out of my
That's why I'ma
own
give it to you.
way.
But I ain't even going to see you. I don't even want to know who here. I don't even want to know who's here. Because I don't want to be attached to it. I don't want to be attached to the numbers and the this and the that and the that and the that. Because it's going to fuck with you. It does. I thought that it wouldn't. I thought that it didn't. But I realized that it does. And so instead of allowing this energy to flow even for another moment, I just don't see. And what I can't see can't affect me. Because I no longer give it power. Because I have to give it power. I have to give it that energy. And this is where you could take anything that you feel is uncontrollable and put it into a controlled situation. Because you yourself have to be in a place where you have to protect yourself, even from yourself if necessary. So I want you guys to take that energy, take that self-sabotage and throw it away. Whatever's blocking you from doing what you want to do, if it's numbers, if it's people, if it's place, if it's money, if it's whatever it is, if you do whatever you can do. Do what you can do right now, and that's all you can do. And whatever in your mind you feel isn't happening or you can't do or whatever, block those things out. Alleviate the things that you know is affecting you. If it's in your face, change the picture. I'm not changing the screen. I'm changing the projector. I'm not changing the screen, which means I'm not putting it on you. I'm not asking you to do this or do that. I'm just changing the projector, which means that I'm no longer focused or looking for or even dealing with that any further until I can move past this energy and just accept me and how I feel. I'm not putting myself in it no more. It's important.
I used to wake up with my heart racing. Like fear had set an alarm before I ever opened my eyes.
It's important.
Like doubt had already clocked in for work before I even swung my feet out the bed.
Take the things that
But somewhere
make
between
you
the
feel less
breaking and the
than
healing,
out.
between the storm and the stillness, I learned that fear only wins when faith stays silent, and I refuse to stay silent anymore. See, fear tried to narrate my story, tried to underline every weakness.
That's your
highlight every
uncontrollables.
wound,
That's your
circle every
uncontrollables.
moment I didn't feel enough. But faith stepped in like a highlighter of heaven, marking every promise God whispered when I thought he was quiet. I learned that courage ain't the absence of fear.
Nope.
It's the decision to move anyway, breathe anyway,
It's just trust and
rise
confidence.
anyway.
That's all faith is.
To trust
having
God
trust
anyway.
and having confidence that you'll be okay.
So I started
That's your
praying with
controllable.
a different posture, not begging, but believing, not shaking, but standing, not questioning, but surrendering. Because when you survive storms that should have swallowed you whole, you stop negotiating with fear and start walking with authority.
Come on, y'all.
Over fear. That's not just a phrase.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle, a heartbeat, a war cry wrapped in worship. It's the sound of chains breaking without making a sound. It's the quiet confidence that God is already in the place you're afraid to step into.
It's a what?
I've been through nights where the darkness felt personal, where the silence felt loud, where the weight felt heavier than my own name. But even then, God was teaching me how to breathe underwater, how to stand in fire, how to walk through valleys without losing my vision. Fear told me I was alone. Faith told me I was covered. Fear told me I was unqualified. Faith told me I was chosen.
And faith.
Fear told me to give up. Faith
Right
told
here.
me to get up, and I did every time, even
Fear is the uncontrollables, the shit that you don't know what the fuck's happening. But your faith is controllable, baby.
Faith answer.
It's your trust.
But he does.
Are you gonna be okay?
So now I pray with intention. Lord, give me wisdom to choose right, strength to keep walking, peace to release what's not mine, and courage to step into
now
what
I gotta
is.
weed it.
Give me clarity where confusion tried
By
to
the end
live,
of the day, your sweater will be
and
finished.
breakthrough where delay tried to linger. Cover me in your
Thank you, Robin, for helping me through my crash out
your
yesterday.
protection, your purpose.
Because in my crash out,
because my story isn't fear
I made your
written anymore.
stuff.
It's
Release
faith
it.
authored, heaven edited, God approved. And every
Yeah.
chapter that tried to break me is now a paragraph of
Had to
power.
work out
Every
some
tear
shit.
that fell is
Me
now
and you
ink
was
on the
working
page.
yesterday, Robin,
Every
girl.
prayer I whispered is now
Thank
a
you.
prophecy unfolded. I'm not who fear said I was.
No.
I'm who God says I am.
Yes.
And I walk like it, talk like it, pray like it, rise like it, live like it. Faith over fear. Today, tomorrow, always. Not because I'm perfect, but because he is present. Not because I never
And you are
feel
fucking
afraid,
perfect. You are fucking
but because
perfect.
fear no longer gets the final say. So here I stand, unshaken, unmoved, unbroken, unbothered, covered, called, chosen. Becoming everything God whispered.
Take control today. Take control.
When I didn't even know how to whisper back.
Take your control.
Faith over fear.
Just have trust and confidence
Forever.
that whatever's happening, you're going to be all right.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. No matter what's happening, you'll be all right. Faith over fear. Your faith is the control part of you. It's the trust and the confidence that you have. And that fear is the uncontrolled part, where you can't determine what to do. Let fear take a seat and keep your faith strong. Amen. Amen. I love you guys. Have the most phenomenal, wonderful, powerful, gifted, generous, beautiful, whatever good could possibly happen in your life, releasing, letting go, rewiring, remembering. Just have a great day. All that could be for you, let it manifest right now. Take care. Love you. See y'all later.